on this platform today, I said, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, wherever you're watching from. And once again, I said, Hallelujah. As that song says, Hallelujah ni oniwa. Hallelujah wa anu shewa. I remain yours on this platform through Celestian chat after Sunday service. Every Sunday on this platform here, where we talk about what happened in your parish. How was it in your parish today? That is what we're talking about here. Today, on this platform, on Big Rich, True Celestian platform, where we talk about our parishes, the issue we're facing, something we don't like. You know, sometimes you're in the church, you get to church and things you don't like, things you don't think you're gonna meet in that environment. When you get to that church today, how was it with you? How do you feel? Do you feel like, yeah, did I even come to church today? So when a member or someone like you or me facing something like that, that push you out of the church, even your parish. So hallelujah to you once again. And you're welcome. If you're joining me for the first time on this program, on this platform, on this channel, True Celestian, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. And I believe you like whatever we're doing. If so, please share, follow us, share, and invite people to follow this channel. Subscribe, follow, likes, and comment on it. Either good or good. Yeah, say something so that we can know where we're falling apart, where we don't do well. Right? So once again, I say hallelujah. And I mean yours, brother Lajire, on After Sunday's Service Chat on True Celestial platform. So how was it in your parish today? Tell me about it. You can, last time I said you can fall in with it. There's number on it. Why not? You can fall in. We got the number, the studio number. You can video in. So once you pump in, it's gonna be live. Right? It's gonna be live. So once you fall in, it's gonna be live. So with that number, you can video or you call. If you don't want to show your face, just fall in on with the audio. So we talk about the parish, your parish today. Where do you worship? Do you really worship in your own parish today, where you usually go? I know Celestial Church of Christ is one. So whatever you pump into worship, the same doctrine, the only thing that can change, maybe the way the choir sing. I'm not talking about the hymns, but during the offering, the way they sing. Maybe the way that prophet or prophetess you're meeting today, the way they deliver the message, or even the sermon of today, the way they did. And someone talked to me about something strange today. But in other words, it's not that strange to us, because especially we, Celestian diaspora, we experience that a lot. The person called me and he said, in my parish today, he said, is it right for people who are not qualified, means people who are observing their menstrual time or cycle period, to come to church and worship inside church? I said, according to the doctrine of the church, it is not allowed. It never been allowed. So if you see something like that in the parish you're worshiping from, it's kind of something strange. Then the elders, because I used to say this, if you want to change your church to whatever you want to change it, like whatever, then you become a pastor, you become the founders of that parish you're changing into. So you got nothing to worry. It's going to be your doctrine. It's going to be yours. So when that person called my attention, I said that I can't do anything, I can't change it. We can only discuss about it. It's left for the authority, the body that governs Celestial Church of Christ, especially in that area where such happening, right? To according to what we be heard, that there is tax force everywhere. If they can't do anything, last time I said they are not active, right? Because whenever we find out that this is Celestial Church of Christ, any church that still that have that logo, that trademark, not trademark, I don't want to call it trademark, that logo of Celestial Church of Christ, right? It's still Celestial Church. So whatever they are doing in that parish should be. But the institution whereby the body that governs this Celestial Church of Christ abroad, especially this kind of world where me are dwelling, where I reside, right? The way we tender the body, right? The body of Celestial Church of Christ to the government of this nation is so, I don't know, it's different. So if you said to me that I shouldn't do this, yeah, I can tell you this is how I want to do it, because the token that coming out from the charity organization to back up the church is still coming anyway. And it's not one body that controlling it. It's, it's individual. So if such Oluso, you visit that end, the best you can do is you don't go there again. If you don't like, because against what we're facing now is something that is uncontrollable, maybe. Because our elders, they don't even know what to do. What they want is this thing. They don't care about what's going on. If they do care, right? Don't forget. I used to say, if you want to be Christ follower, you have to, there's some things that you have to denounce in your mind. You need to reset everything in you. But if you want to be a pretender, why not? It's your choice. And I bet you're not going to lose anything for it. Because if on the day of judgment, as we believe as a Christian or Christ follower, that on the day of judgment, everyone will stand. That song 176 says that I want to kufumoro Christi, I want to work boy. So which means on that very day, I want to come out deep and low. Some will wake up, some will be transformed with a great voice of joy. Some will be transformed with the great voice of, I don't know. So if you're in, according to, this is what we believe because we're Celestian and we're Christ follower, right? So if at the end of the day, that day that we call judgment day come, and you are the one facing it, yeah, it's not my issue, it's your issue. But like the other gentle, it's not Olusho, the man that spoke me, is an evangelist. That's another evangelist that said something to me last time. He said, yeah, if you come to my church and you don't like the way things been done in my church, then yeah, go. Kadema. That's an edict, I said, but are you Oluso? I said, no, I'm not Oluso, but if I become Oluso, if you come to church, my church, you don't like what I'm doing. And I said to him that Celestial Church of Christ, right? We go tenant that everyone has to follow. Order of service that is being printed out every year that everyone has to follow. So if you're not following such and you're still having that logo of Celestial Church of Christ, then you bastardize the doctrine. And he said, Alaba Jire, just things doesn't work like that. Right? And truly, it doesn't work like that because we don't have any government that supervises or that controls such. So if at all someone like that lady that said she went to a parish, and when she got there, the people who are not qualified want to go wọlé instead of them, even if at all, as they used to do back home in Africa then, that I want to go back wọlé, if they wish to come to church, there is always a shed outside the church that they can stay down. They can sit down there and they enjoy the same sermon we enjoy inside, because the what's it called? The public address, the speaker will be will be outside to feed them with whatever sermon or whatever activity is going inside. So which is still, at least if they said, I don't want to stay at home, right? But because the doctrine, the tenant says, if you don't wọlé, you don't come. Now, let's agree that we got people who still want to come. But they don't have to pump inside the church where there's altar, where there is, and they said everything is holy in there. And someone like you, Oluso or Woli, whatever you are, you're telling yourself that you're doing the right thing. I don't know how come you're doing the right thing anyway. But if you're doing the right thing that way, you think you're doing the right thing, not my issue. But I guess you're misleading people, and if you're misleading them, you're not teaching them the right doctrine of Celestial Church of Christ. So if you want to be Oluso in this fold, why not? Be Oluso. If you don't want to be Oluso, it's not an issue. Stay clear. As I used to say, so it's not an issue for me. If you're Oluso, you don't Oluso, it's your problem, not my problem. But come on, follow the tenant, follow the constitution, follow the doctrine of this great church, and do the right thing. That was experience of someone in a parish where she said she visited last time. I don't think it was today, because she told me this today, right? So, how was it in your parish today? How was it in your parish today? We're still on it after Sunday service chat on True Celestial, right? We want to be good. Can you allow the newcomers to act the way a good Christian should be acting? Do the right thing at the right time. And don't forget, even when they said, is the doctrine taking us to war, you're a failure. If you're saying that is not, even in heaven, there's another lane. If there's no otherliness in heaven, there won't be a head. And it has been said, as was in the beginning, so shall it be. What would that end? So where would that end? There, in heaven. So if it's still gonna remain that way, and me and you, we are here, and we say we're leading people to the way of God. And the place where it belongs to, you are not the founders of the church, right? You're not even part of the I'm gonna call it, of this movie in the beginning. So you're one of them that are just pumping, joining. You wasn't even born in the fold. Even with those who were born in the fold that are still doing the rubbish. So today, anyway, if you're doing that, I want to tell you that you're misleading people. And you're telling the new people that don't mind them. It's just format. So you're telling them that what we're doing in Celestial Church of Christ is not right. So you're a failure to the next generation. Or if you're doing the right thing, there was a gentleman in Nolusho that came here last time. What he mentioned something that they said in their parish, right? They said in their parish there wasn't enough space for people who come for, even for the Yaumo that came for christening. On a day that someone challenged him and said, the person that the mother of the child shouldn't be in the church, right? And he said, because the kind of the church, the building, I mean the what do you call, the passage of that church is not that conducive for the member, or for the, even for the visitors that are pumping, that come for the naming of christening of the new baby. And he said that was the reason why they allow the mother of the new baby, right, to sit down close to where she sat. So in that case, I don't know, because I don't know what to say to it. I only said, and he said the elder, an elder that was attended, maybe people who came to officiate the ceremony, right, complained about it and they went away. But in that case, on my own opinion, right, there's still reason for doing such, because of the environment, or because of the building, or because of the location of the church, of that church. Yeah, right. Yeah, that could be, right. Maybe the Oluso tried to use his own common sense. I don't know. I'm not Oluso anyway. But that was what he said. And he said the people that came to officiate, boom, they left, because they said they're not going to be partaker of such. On that very day, they still name the Christian still continued, and yeah, thing went the way they wanted to went. So in that case, someone like me, I got nothing to say about it. The gentleman is an Oluso. God doesn't call me to be an Oluso. So, and the gentleman that came to officiate is an Oluso, and other elders that came, they're all Oluso. If they can take that, they can take it, right? But I can't compare that with the person, the Oluso that allow people to be pumping with, blood on their body, and I don't know, that they are still on their circles to come and do service. When it says, it's like what's it called, when a man has some dirty things and pump into the altar, it's same. So it means such Oluso can never control people pumping into his altar for anything. If you don't control people pumping into the church with bloods, how can you control people who are coming with dirty things in the altar? You won't. How can you do that? You can't do that. So that was what someone complained about today in our own parish. How was it in your parish? Let's do what we can do to make this great church great again and again and again. So until Friday, Tuesday, when we're coming with our guest, who's gonna be Oluso, and Oluso from Nigeria, on fact about you on this platform. So till then, please don't forget, share, subscribe, and follow us. Let people know what we're doing, as I used to say. And I remain yours, brother Lajiri. And I'm going to leave you with this music of Amin Barak, Mokola Amin Barak. Let's enjoy this together before I go, right? Don't forget, this music says something about say something about her. It's a prayer. It's a prayer. And it's teaching no one sees you where you're doing it. Do it the way people will say to you when you come. You're doing great. Because we said Papa also have done his own part. Papa Bada have done his own. And it's gone. Papa Adele Koko, Papa Adjose, Papa Sukowale, Papa Leon, Papa Baus. And there.